What is good, Osiris? Here for positive plus some. I've got a story. There was a dog missing for weeks, and so the owner's distraught. Abby the dog, it disappeared in Dothan, Alabama. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Dothan, Alabama. All she left behind was her collar and an empty tie-out line. So if you've ever had a pet and lost your pet, you might be you're distraught. It's concerning. It's like you don't know if you'll ever get them back. The owner named June Rountree and her husband, they scoured the neighborhood. I'm gonna tell you a story about what happened with me recently, my dog. But they scoured the neighborhood door to door. They're searching for their missing 4-year-old black and white fur baby to no avail. So they can't find the dog. 3 weeks pass. Still no sign of Abby the dog. And then this crazy thing happens here. A story that they'll tell forever. June was working, and she was working the weekend shift at Walmart. And you can imagine what happened. She's at the register and she's hearing all kinds of ruckus and stuff going on. There's a dog in the store coming up to people, dodging people. And then the dog comes up, and the dog is looking for June, the owner. And June calls out the dog's name, Abby, and the dog comes. 3 weeks later, they said it looked like she must have been fed or eating something because she didn't look that malnourished. Dogs are something else special. I never had a dog growing up, a pet like that growing up. We had fish, but not dogs or cats. And my wife had a dog, and then I had such a good experience with a border collie. So I'm not a big dog person, but I like border collies now or Australian shepherds, those types. But we just got a puppy, so this is the first time I've had a puppy dog ever, from like literally newborn almost. We got it from a breeder, so it was like 10 weeks out, I think. And the puppy is only a few months old at this point, and I'm walking it by myself. And if you don't know, border collies have a lot of energy, high maintenance dog as far as energy and getting them exercise. So I took the dog out, and there's a area where there's some homes, but not many other people. Especially this was in the wintertime, where I let the dog go off leash to play around and run and get tired. So when we get home, it's not barking and acting crazy. So I'm walking with the dog off the leash, and this our dog is named Ryder after the only human in Paw Patrol, of course. But we're walking, and we're walking past a house with a fence, and out of nowhere, there's 3 dogs in this yard, and the fence has a sign that says "Warning Dogs" on it too. But 3 dogs come rushing down. They're not going to get us. They're behind the fence. So I kind of froze to look at them. They weren't really vicious dogs or anything, but my dog, Ryder, our dog is skittish. As soon as he saw those dogs coming, he was boop, gone, gone the opposite way that we were walking. And I didn't even have a chance. By the time I turned around and started yelling his name, he's literally probably 100 feet away from me. I mean, he's terrified. He's gone. He's gone. So then I turned to try to run, and I can't find him. It's kind of hilly terrain. Can't find him. I'm gone. He's probably hidden somewhere in a bush somewhere. I call him. He's not coming. So I have to walk home, and my wife and kids are like, "Where's Ryder?" They were like, "Oh, you probably let him in the backyard or something like that." And I had to be like, "I don't know, I don't know where Ryder is." And then we had to go out, go on the lookout. It was scary stuff because we split up to look for the dog, and my wife saw a dead skunk on the road and called me and was like, "I can't look. I think it's him." I was like, "It's right by a busy road. The road's fairly busy, so it could have easily been him." Turns out it wasn't. We had to go to sleep, couldn't find him. Did all kinds of sign up for dog alerts and called the humane system, the animal protection groups and all that kind of stuff. Later that night, I think it was at like 1 in the morning, my wife gets me up and she's like, "I think I hear something at the door." I'm like, "What? What are you talking about?" So we go downstairs, and the puppy found its way home. Luckily, I take the same route pretty much every day. The dog must have crossed the street by itself, hung out, scared to death, crossed the road, came back to the house, and literally knocked on the door, scratching on the door, let me in. Unbelievable. My wife had a similar experience with a previous dog. She was out in going hiking. The dog went after a rabbit, was gone, couldn't find it. She goes back to the car. This is our other dog, Lola, and the dog's there waiting for her. And border collies are very smart, but this is a puppy. This is only a few month old dog. This is not a 4-year-old dog like Abby was. Let me know, have you had any experiences like that with any animals? And it was very traumatic for me because when I was younger, I forget if I was like in fourth, fifth grade, we had a rainbow turtle, and I went to the backyard. I was playing with the turtle and I let the turtle walk. Believe it or not, I'm so clumsy and absent-minded, even at that age. I lost the turtle. I couldn't find the turtle after a while. I thought I saw the turtle walk into a bed of flowers, and I couldn't find it again. And my younger brothers were like, "Oh no, we lost our turtle and all that." So it was a big relief. It was the number one feeling was relief that he was alive, Ryder, when he came back. And I didn't let my son was like, "Where's the dog?" My son is only 4. He's like, "Where's Ryder at?" He's getting kind of worried. I was like, "Ooh, this is not going to end well," but luckily it did. And I have not let him off the leash since. My wife has, but it's not going to be me. Not until I know for sure if alligator is chasing that dude that he's going to come back when I call him. Let me know what you think. Take care.